All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakaha, Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to stand correctly after doing some fact checking. I went off on video. In this video in particular, I wanted to correct myself. First off, I would like to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai for the correction. After doing some research, I found out that I have made a mistake. I made a mistake in this video, or I went off in this video. So in this video, I basically said that the daughters of Shiloh were not Israelites. And, I apologize for that. Oh, yeah. Hey, what up? Hold on. So, I just wanted to clear it up. I messed up on the breakdown of the daughters of Shiloh in the book of Judges. And after doing some research, see, I'm gonna come over here, okay? And okay. So after doing some research on the daughters of Shiloh, right? It says right here from Google, yes, the daughters of Shiloh were Israelites. Now in my video, I said that they were not Israelites. This was an error on my behalf. So, Salakia about that. Okay. And it pretty much explains to you how they are the daughters of Shiloh. Yes, the daughters of, it pretty much explains to you how the daughters of Shiloh are, in fact, they were Israelites, but how they were being used to basically be kidnapped by the Benjamites, so that the fathers or the brothers of these women wouldn't feel guilty of the oath that was broken. Because remember, the children of Israel basically made an oath not to give their daughters to wife of the children of Benjamin after, the whole war, the brutal war that happened between the 11 tribes of Israel going against the tribe of Benjamin, okay, which is, of course, of the 12 of the tribe of Israel. So, yes, the daughters of Shiloh were Israelites. The narrative in the book of Judges describes them as young unmarried Israelite women who were taken by force to provide wives for the remaining men of the tribe of Benjamin. Shiloh was a significant religious center within ancient Israel, where the tabernacle was located, making it a place where people from various tribes gathered. Here's why they are Israelites. Shiloh was a city in Israel, The Bible identifies Shiloh as a central religious and cultural location for the Israelite people. Okay. It says that a solution for the Benjamites, right? Then you read this. It says, the Israelites were desperate to prevent the tribe of Benjamin from being wiped out, as they had sworn not to give their own daughters to the Benjamites as wives. Right? Cultural context: the young women were participants in a cultural or religious festival, dancing in the vineyards near Shiloh. Okay, the incident was an attempt to find a loophole. Okay, and you know, this is why the daughters of Shiloh were chosen, right? It says the young women were participants in a cultural or religious festival, dancing in the vineyards of Shiloh. The incident was an attempt to find a loophole around their oath by allowing the Benjamites to catch wives from the daughters of Shiloh who were present at the public festival. So this was done so they could find a loophole in an oath that was made, because remember, they couldn't give their daughters as wives to the Benjamites. So, you know, basically, as the daughters of Shiloh came out to dance, you know, they were pretty much taken by the Benjamites, which indicated that no man had actually given their daughters to wives amongst those women who were taken. You know, those women were taken forcibly. So again, you know, I stand correct. You know, I'm coming out to humble myself, and I'm not above correction. I'm not above rebuke, you know. And I apologize for going off in the video. And furthermore, I am going to, Lord's will, take the video down and cut out the part where I said that the daughters of Shiloh were not Israelites, when they were in fact Israelites. Okay, so I just wanted to clear that up. With that, I'm gonna say shalom. It's on to the next one.